when you're lying awake with a dismal headache, a repose is taboo by anxiety. I conceive you may use any language you choose to indulge it without impropriety, for your brain is on fire, the bedclothes conspire of usual slumber to plunder you. First your counterpane goes and uncovers your toes. The sheets slip demurely from under you. Then the blanket tickles. You feel like mixed pickles, so terribly sharp is the pricking. And you're hot, and you're cross, and you tumble and toss until there's nothing twixt, and you're ticking, and the bedclothes all creep to the ground in a heap, and you pick them up, all in a tangle. Next to your pillow resides the politely decline that remains at its usual angle. Well, you get some repose in the form of a doze, with your hot eyeballs and head ever aching, and your slumbering teems with such horrible dreams that you much better be waking. For you, your dream, you are crossing the channel and tossing in a steamer from Harwich, which is something between a large bathing machine and a very small second-class carriage, and you're giving a treat, penny ice and cold meat, to a party of friends and relations. They're a ravenous horde, and they all come aboard from Sloane Square and South Kensington Station. And bound on that journey you find your attorney, who started that morning from Devon. He's a bit undersized, and you don't feel surprised when he tells you he's only 11. Well, you're driving like mad for this singular lad. By the by, the ship's now a four-wheeler, and you're playing round games, and he calls you bad names, and you tell him, ties pay the dealer. But this is now you stand, so you throw up your hand, and you find you're as cold as an icicle. In your shirt and your socks, the black silt with gold clocks, crossing sails we plane on a bicycle. He and the crew are on bicycles too, which they've somehow or other invested in. He's telling the tars of the particulars that the company's interested in. It's a scheme of devices to get at low prices, all goods from cough mixtures to cables, which tickle the sailors by treating retailers as thought they were all vegetables. To get a good spadesman to plant a small tradesman, first take off his boots at the boot tree, and his legs will take root, and his fingers will shoot, and they'll all blossom and bud like a fruit tree. From the greengrocer tree you'll get grapes and green peas, cauliflowers, pineapples and cranberries. With a pastry-cook plant, cherry brandies will grant, apple puffs, tricorners and Banburys, and the shares are a penny, that even so many are taken by Rothschilds and Baring. And just as a few are allotted to you, you wake with a shuddering despair. You're a wreck, with a crick in your neck, no wonder you snore, your head's on the floor. They've needles and pins from your soles to your shins, the flesh is a creep, your left leg's asleep, the cramp in your toes, a fly on your nose, some fluff in your lungs, the feverish tongue, the thirst that's intense, and the general sense that you haven't been sleeping in a clover. But the darkness has passed, and it's daylight at last, and the night has gone. Ditto, ditto my song, and thank goodness, we're both of them over.